Right, so we're going to move on to our sub game, which is called Follow, Sub, or Dip. For those listening only, now is the perfect time to draw your eyes to the screen as we're about to play a clip game. So we are about to watch 9 clips from 3 different streamers. We don't know them. They're completely random, essentially. Apart from the fact that when I was looking the clips up, I was looking for streamers that had, at the time, a viewer base of average of 20 to 40 viewers at the time that I was looking for the clips. So in terms of viewership at the time, they're all on roughly the same keel. That doesn't mean that they're that similar because, you know, if one of them has just started, you get the idea. The clips are chosen. It's their top clip in the last 30 days, their top clip of all time, and then something near the top clip of all time. Unless the one that I'd normally pick would be like, I don't know, TOS or something, or really boring, for example, and then I'd just move on to the next one down. So that's how it's picked. Cool. We're going to watch the first 3, which is the first streamer. Then we'll give our thoughts on the streamer, but we won't give say whether we'd follow, sub, or dip until the end. And you can only follow one of them, sub to one of them, and dip from one of them. Dip obviously means just to leave. Is that clear? Does that make sense? Is that okay, Chocolate?
Yep, sounds good to me.
All right, brilliant. I think everyone else knows.
I'm okay too. Thanks. Bastard.
you know the ones that you've played before.
You have no proof of this.
We have VODs, Chocolate.
On YouTube, you should check it out.
Yes, indeed.
See my plug there? See my plug?
Sounds good. I like it. Very smooth.
I'm here once a month.
I'm here all week now. I'm here once a month. Yeah, they're all up on my YouTube. There you go. There's the link. Amazing. Good segue. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Someone's got to promote it. I'm here for you, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. All right. So.
Yes.
Have we got the first clip ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's watch this clip in 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. I feel like that one goes out to Nightwing's Beyond. Oh my god, that was Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it's many bugs. Yeah.
Nice. When did Fenrir go on a diet?
Right. All right. So second clip. All right. 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh fuck! That was so loud! Oh my gosh!
I've had that happen.
God.
What was that?
I assume it's just a random beep, but I've had that done to me before, like with the Windows update, and it's just a and I'm like, fuck!
She jumped a mile, man. All right. So clip number 3. 3, 2, 1. And play that clip.
What's this?
Jesus.
Dave, how can you do this? No! I won't be able to close the window! No, Dave! Dave, that's so mean! How am I gonna close it? I can't look at the screen!
Alright.
Dave, that's so mean!
Well, I think we're just going to quickly watch the first clip again, because we've had a request. It's quite a short clip as well. So I'm just going to show this for the stream. There you go. Alright, so without saying whether you'd follow, sub, or dip, what did you think of that streamer? TG Chocolate?
Yeah, from the little that we just watched, seems fine.
That's the game.
Seems, yeah, she seems fine.
Is that all you have to say, Chocolate? Come on now. Play the game.
Alright, so, she obviously
would you like us to go first?
Don't make me go first.
Yeah, actually, you guys can go first, and
Alright.
I'll
We'll let
follow
you
up
go
guys.
second or third. All right, no problem. Yeah. Well, uptime. Who needs to know that? Honestly, it just takes up so much space. I definitely get rid of that. I actually kind of like her overlay. It is a bit busy because we were talking about this in the previous in the previous one. Busy overlay is quite a lot to see, but I think it's quite well put together. I think it looks quite. I like the cat cam. There's a lot of people that have it, but I think it's actually implemented quite nicely there. What's this? What are you laughing at?
Cat cam.
No, it's what I do. I didn't want to go first. I love the fact she got a fuzzy pussy on camera. Sorry, man.
And that's our show.
I'm sorry. I love that shit. I love it when they put animals into it and all that good stuff. Have their own camera. But in the first clip, you can see straight away the cat's like, "I ain't fucking being on this stream today." That's
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the other one's like when she's just. I think it was on the second one, no, third one. I think it's the third one, and that cat's having a good old time having a lick session. I'm like, you lucky bugger. I wish I could do that shit. And I was more interested in the cat.
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
I think actually, to be fair, like when the cat's not there, it would be nice to maybe actually hide the camera and have something else there. Maybe the chat thing is really hard to keep up with as well. But yeah, it's all good. I like the fact that she's playing lots of different games.
Yeah.
Seems very jumpy.
Yeah.
The static in the third clip though was a bit unreal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if it was static or in-game rain, and then I was like, it's got to be static.
Yeah. It also peaks when she screams, but I mean that's kind of a bit of a given.
I love a peak screamer.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more of it on compression, maybe. But no, I definitely think that I could be entertained, especially the fact that there's lots of different types of games there. What about you then, Hippo?
So yeah, no, like I said, I generally really enjoy when there's streamers that have like a separate cam for their pets and stuff like that. Like, you know, you have a dog cam or stuff like that. And I was kind of tempted to do that once, but all I have is stuffed tarantulas, so that's probably not going to be much to watch. So, so my dad got me like he thought, Christmas present when I'm 18. He's cool and he's like goth and emo. What he'd like is a taxidermied scorpion and tarantula. I was like, fuck no, no. And it was all like, I have them. They're in the garage because I'm too afraid that some kind of weird voodoo shit's going to happen if I throw them away. So I've kept them for like decades now, right? Stored away because they're framed up. They're like pinned in, like you see one of those like kind of weird like Silence of the Lambs. He's got like fucking cockroaches on the wall and all that kind of stuff, all pinned up in a taxidermy kind of way. It's in a frame, and I'm like, I just no. I was a goth emo kid that like pink fluffy unicorns and shit. Okay, not tarantulas and scorpions. Leave that to like the Scorpion King with the rock. Okay, in the Mummy. I don't need
clearly
that.
made of plasticine. You mean?
Yeah.
Yes. Which was less scary than what I've got in the garage. But like, I mean, I think like if I had a genuine pet, I would love to be able to have that opportunity to do like a pet cam thing. So I think that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, you do see it quite a lot.
It's a good marketing strategy as well. A lot of like people who have that tend to market, like for example, on their merch, it's their pet and all that kind of stuff. It's a really good way to market your stream essentially, or you know what you've got. So it's a good ploy. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it.
I do see it quite a lot. I don't think it's necessarily unique, but I quite like the way that it's implemented on this particular stream.
It's just a shame that sometimes the pet has more of a personality than the person.
Sometimes, yeah.
It really happens on the odd occasion. Yeah.
So, Chocolate, do you want to have a go?
Yep. Yeah, I'm kind of with you in regards to the busyness of the setup. I personally don't enjoy when there's so much stuff on screen and the gameplay is kind of minimized a little bit.
Yeah.
To an extent, I don't really mind. But when it's very busy, it kind of starts getting distracting, and yeah, I don't personally like those ones.
Yeah.
I'm same with you with the stream uptime. I think just a command.
Yeah.
Like normally what people usually have will be fine. And yeah, the comments, it's a bit hard to follow, like you said. The cat cam, it might be a bit controversial.
Do you not like
I
pussy?
don't care about That counts.
Because you can't throw that at me when you're wearing a short with tacos of it, all right? All over the place. That taco simplifies something there, my friend, all right?
It's Taco Tuesdays. Delicious. I'm not a big... Like, I love my pets. Just on a stream, in regards to just having a totally separate cam and a whole thing for it, I can give or take. It's not really why I don't really tune into someone and be like, oh, where's your dog?
Yeah.
I came here for the dog kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's not something that keeps me there, but it's not something that drives me away. So
It's surprising how many people are for that, though.
Yeah.
Like, you generally see a lot of people who are like if you look on like Instagram or like Facebook and get the random videos, and people are just there for the pets. And you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. I think, you know.
Yeah.
That's insane. But then again, that's another form of entertainment, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think the best way that I've seen sort of pet implemented in a stream where there wasn't a pet cam was like a redemption. And it could only be redeemed a certain number of times a stream for the good of the animal, but it was basically to feed it a treat. So it would come up, it would jump up onto the chair, and so the streamer would stop what they were doing, get the animal come up on the chair, and the animal would sit on the chair, and it should feed it. It was quite good because people would kind of be excited for it. You know, 'cause it only happens a couple of times a stream as well, because you don't want the animal to get fat. I thought it was quite good the way that it kind of worked for that particular streamer, at least. It was good. All right, shall we? We're gone.
Right, just with saying with the pet cam, I always did think, like I said, I'll probably never do it, but I have an aquarium, and I thought it would be really nice to actually just have a cam with all the fish swimming.
Yeah, but you could
like
use that on
maybe
your green screen as well.
Yeah, as like a beer back screen or something like an intermission thing, or just something in the corner. Just I always thought that would be
just a
really
background
peaceful.
for you just chatting. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Or like you
I'm
could
not-
do certain
yeah.
scene moments, like you do like your Kamehamehas. You could do the bit where you become Sebastian, that lobster from Little Mermaid.
Under the sea. Amazing. Excellent. Shall
Sorry,
we-
guys. I know you've just redeemed this, but I've got to paint myself red right now and get my claws out. All right, give me a couple of seconds, guys. All right, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Shall we move on to clip number 4 then?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. So clip number 4. 3, 2, 1. Play that
Give me
clip.
a strike. If I put 2 spin on it, it's gonna English right in. It's gonna English right into that left corner. You bastard. You fucking bastard.
That tickled me. That did. Amazing. The clip was called Denied. Amazing. Right. So we'll go on to number 5. And
Yep.
ready, 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
It'd be like this. Hold on.
Okay. And then clip number 5. Right, I can count. Don't worry. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh, what a god, dude. See? At that. Oh, you're a fucking god. No! What? Help me! Come on, brother. You can do this, brother. Behind you! He's behind you, motherfucker! I know! Would you shut the fuck up? Dude, you're trash. You're screaming at me!
All right. So, Chocolate, do you want to give this one a pop at first?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Obviously a lot less busy than the previous one. I think the third clip that we watched, I think may have been a little bit more of an inside joke, like for a new person, like at least for me.
Yeah.
I didn't understand what was happening. I didn't understand why it was clip worthy.
Right.
I guess it was the yelling and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
I'm personally not into that type of entertainment.
Yeah.
But
The facial
Yeah,
expression
no.
when he said that as well, like entertainment.
definitely not a person that enjoys yelling and all of that. But yeah, it looks. The 3 clips obviously were from separate times. He went from kind of just having his room in the picture to having a green screen. But yeah, the second clip I did enjoy. I did like the little runaway. Yeah, it was. I liked it. Fairly decent. But like I said, apart from the third one, which I guess, like I said,
Yeah.
would have been, I don't know, an inside joke or something.
Yeah, for sure. Hippo, do you want to go next?
He has one of the best names I've ever seen on Twitch.
Yeah.
You know that's a genius name.
But
That's
it's
what I
not
like to
in the
call a
clip, so you
semi.
can't have it in. You can't keep it in mind when you're making your decision.
No, I mean, to be fair, there's nothing there except from between clip 1 and clip 3 where he seems to have his like logo mascot thing, which is that eye thing.
Yeah.
I think it's
which is
plankton. Well, it looks like plankton to me.
Yeah, from SpongeBob in it.
Oh, I'm too old to know what SpongeBob is. I know it's a meme, and I know it's yellow. That's it. I was Rugrats. That was my thing. And
I
Hey
used to
Arnold.
love Rugrats. Oh my god.
Rugrats
Okay.
was good.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool. I mean, I didn't like it in the first one with the whole minimalist because, like, please get a border on your camera if you're going to do that. You know.
Yeah.
That just kind of like, just irritates me. It really does. I don't know why. It just I think because I like everything melding together nicely, and if you have like a nice border that kind of signifies that it's standing out, but it kind of smooths off the edges and stuff, it just makes things a lot easier for me.
Yeah.
That in there just feels like first day streaming.
Which one, sorry?
You know? His first clip.
Yeah.
Just literally the box cam and the game's there, and you know, it just feels like first day streaming to me. And this guy I don't know if he's been streaming for a while or not, but yeah, it just that kind of thing's like, ugh. Streaming's been around long enough now to know just to, like, you know, do a little bit of tweaking, you know.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed his second clip though, where he decided to fly off the side of the screen as well. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Definitely looks like he plays a variety of games. He's got. I'm so up for playing bowling or something. Do you think we can get a multiplayer bowling game and we'll just all play bowling one night?
Yeah, maybe.
I'm up for that.
We wouldn't be as into it because I don't know if you noticed, but this guy was like using actual bowling terms. I think he seems to be a little bit more.
What the
into
hell
it.
is doing in English?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I just thought,
I
like,
didn't
he's going to
understand.
bring out sausages, bacon, beans. What's going on? He's going to do in English. Here we go.
Just
Let's have that
throw the
fry-up,
damn
baby.
ball at the damn pins.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's great. It's great. But I mean, like, it's nice to see that he plays a variety of games. There's no like, I don't see any interaction to chat. Everything is like the first clip he's talking about what he's doing.
Yeah.
Second clip, I guess technically his interaction with his chat because he did the whole like off the tangent, flying himself off of the
He
screen
might just
thing.
be
but
effing
like,
around with himself, though. Excuse the expression.
effing himself off. I
I
said
didn't
fuck
know.
shit
I said
and everything.
effing around
You
with himself.
effing.
Come on now. I know. Surely you can do something with that, Hippo.
I'm trying to behave.
You don't need to
alright?
put words in my mouth when I'm giving you the ammo you need.
No, he seems cool. He seems kind of cool. Seems pretty chill, except for when his friends take over on the third clip.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, but like, there's like nothing there. Like, I just feel like maybe he doesn't really care for showing his monetizations or, you know, the pride. No, all right. So some people do it as monetization thing, but some people do it as pride. Like, this person supported me here. Look, they've shown that they subbed for me.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And he's got nothing there for that. And I don't know whether that's because he wants to keep it clean or he just doesn't really care for showing that kind of stuff off at all. Or,
Yeah.
you know, when you get really big as a streamer, a lot of them tend to just like wipe that shit off. There's no point in having it on there anymore.
Yeah.
You know, unless you just have your notifications up. But
Yeah.
No, it's very minimalist. It's hard to pick anything really, to be fair. I like his hair.
Yeah. He seems cool. I mean, he seems quite chill, but I'd say almost the point of being low energy in points. Maybe just from the clips that we've seen. One thing I was going to mention, I really like his overlay in the second one. Just the fact that it's really minimalist, and you can't really see the boom arm. I really like that. Like, because if you're going to be like not the edge like he is in that second clip, before obviously he flies off, then you need to really not see the boom arm. Because if you go to the third clip, It's a small thing, but I really hate it when you can like
Yeah.
clearly see the
It's
edge
out
of
of
the green
nowhere.
screen.
See a big, massive thing right in front of your face. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't mind actually physically seeing the microphone. That's fine. It's seeing the boom arm like make it so that you can see the edge of the green screen. Because like, the obvious solution to that would be to be at the edge of the screen so that the boom arm is coming in to the side of the screen. That's what a lot of streamers do, and it looks a lot cleaner. It looks a lot nicer.
Or paint your boomsticky thing green.
Yeah. Or put like something green. I've seen streamers do that as well. But
Boomstick.
it is a little bit
I'm pretty
annoying
sure it's a
sometimes
shotgun.
when you see a streamer, for example, if this guy here was actually on the right-hand side of the screen, because quite a few people are on the right, but then they've got the boom arm coming out the other way. And it looks so bad because all you need to do is just mirror the image.
Again, it's a first day streamer thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It really only takes a few seconds and it looks so much better.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like the second clip a lot better because you can't see that boom arm and it just looks really good.
His
so
video
clean.
quality for his camera is a lot worse than the other two. It looked like it anyway. Like he's proper fuzzy in that second one.
Yeah.
Which is strange because it's the best in terms of like his positioning and everything else.
Yeah.
But it's the worst quality out of all of them.
Yeah. I do like the fact that the games that he's playing in the clips have so much variety as well. But yeah, overall, I think I could probably enjoy this guy's stream for sure. All right, perfect. Shall we move on?
Slip into number 6?
Yep. So
Or 7?
It should be 7. Yeah.
I was just checking to see if you can still count.
So yeah, we're on clip number 7. All right. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh, fuck this shit. Crimson Beasts. Oh, Shugoi! Okay, so I want to let him suck.
Hello. Something. Should we just watch that again?
I might watch this after stream.
That ended really suddenly for me. So let's go 3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Oh, fuck this shit. Crimson Beasts. Oh, Shugoi! Okay, so I want to let him suck.
Right, okay. I feel like that was a badly clipped clip, but it was one of his top.
No, that's like a purposely clipped. I've had that done to me before, like out of context clipping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I want it to suck.
Right.
And then clip it there.
But it was one of his top watched clips. So
I've always wanted to play Dragon's Dogma.
We'll move on to clip number 8. So 3, 2, 1. Play that clip. Oh dear.
I don't know what happened. Rip headphone users.
He was using the what's it called, the Nabberjocky or whatever in Skyrim. It has like random effect. Anyway, clip number 9.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Play that clip.
Too dark. Let's go get ourselves a dragon egg. Yes, I have 3 monitors.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Mm. You know, I'm in the comment till afterwards, Mellar.
What? Sorry, I fell asleep.
Yes, I have 3 monitors.
Right. Sorry, I'm taking.
Can I also just stipulate he chose this person?
Well, it's random. Right. So, Chocolate, what are your thoughts on that streamer?
He seems to play a lot of RPG kind of looking games.
Yep.
I think he could be interesting.
Yeah.
At least in that last clip, I don't know what was the point of it. He kind of changed into a firefly looking thing.
Yeah.
And that's it. So I don't know if that's a good thing in the game or cool or something. In terms of his setup, I think the best one was probably in the first clip. I don't know if that's the more recent one, but it looks a lot more cleaner, looks clearer. like the mics at least coming from the right side. I think in the third one it's kind of doing that thing that we discussed in the previous guys one, how it's kind of coming in from nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of the clips were kind of like, what's actually happening? Why is there a clip until you kind of watch them again, or you kind of really sit down and like what actually happened?
Yeah, I think I understand the second clip, just purely because it's a game that I've played. Some sort of graphical glitch happened there.
Yeah.
And he died when maybe, I don't think maybe he was supposed to. I think maybe the game just bugged out.
Yeah, I think a goat ran in or something like that, and something happened, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, apart from that, it's fairly standard, I think, with the green screen. Not too much things on the overlay.
Yeah.
In regards to the interaction, it looks like he does speak to his stream, or at least discusses what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Hippo?
I don't like his green screen.
What about it don't you like? Because I was going to mention something about that.
He hasn't got his colouring right.
Yeah. There's something off with the lighting, isn't there, in all three clips, especially the third one.
Yeah, it's like he's
Very
put his
pale.
brightness levels up to compensate.
Yeah, that's probably what it is, actually. Yeah, he's artificially changed it by changing the settings instead of actually putting more light on
Yeah.
itself. Yeah,
And that just
it doesn't look that good, does it?
It doesn't look that good. It doesn't look good.
It's very washed out.
Yeah. Like, okay, other thing I noticed was like mic quality isn't that good in comparison, even though it's right close to him. I didn't think his mic quality was that great.
It's a Blue Yeti, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go get ourselves a
Yeah.
dragon.
I use a Blue Snowball, which I know I've talked to you before now on this, Mellar. I don't like how I sound on Discord or on the stream,
Yeah.
which is fine. But like on my own personal quality, I've adjusted to the point where it doesn't sound bad on my stream. Again, that's
for the record. I think it sounds fine on Discord as well, but each their own.
Yeah, I just think you just make yourself sound better, so I sound shit. You know, that's what it is. Yeah. You don't need to do that. You're already number one.
To be absolutely fair, and I'm not trying to flex or anything, there is a big difference in price point between yours and my mic.
Oh god, yeah, you got a big bastard, and I've got a blue ball.
Yeah, so it's probably just that.
But yeah, no, I just visually, he needs to sort out that the light imbalance. I don't think he uses an actual like light as such. Like I've got a lighting umbrella right there, you know, and I'd normally have one just over here, but I'm not doing it today because I'm not green screening, so it's not really a thing that I need to do.
Yeah.
So you know, and for the sake of like 15 quid to get a light ring or something like that, to stop that kind of irritation. But again, that's only an irritation because I'm a streamer and I know that.
Yeah,
you know?
Absolutely. But I think
if you're not a streamer, you don't deal with that kind of stuff. You're probably just used to that kind of thing. You know, you just see it.
I think, though, that non-streamers, they do notice these things, but just under the perception slightly. So they know that it's annoying, but they can't maybe think why.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, I think
with his, I'm not a microphone whiz, but I'm pretty sure like how that Yeti's meant to work. It's meant to be like directly at him, not side at him, because is it monodirectional or something like that, where they got like the cardioid inside. It has to be right at you. Kind of like how you've got your microphone at you at the moment. So instead of having it to the side like he's got, it is literally you're aiming into it.
With the Blue Yetis, you're actually supposed to speak into the side.
Oh, is it a side one?
Yeah.
Like I got the Nano, and mine's on the side.
Yeah. But you can either speak into either side, or you can.
So it's a side thing, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. It just sounds like it should be the other way around because his quality isn't that great. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It seems a little lackluster overall. Yeah. And again, this guy's got nothing on this stream as well, other than the chat coming up in clip 2 of his. I can see chat above him, which is fine. But again, he's got nothing going there. And again, Boom Arm being annoying at times. However, he kind of got it okay almost on his second clip, but he is like
almost
off of it.
There's just that little inch there. If you could get rid of that, it would look so much better.
Every inch counts, man. Every inch counts.
Yeah, I'm pretty. Sorry, no.
I'm done, baby.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm pretty with you on definitely the lighting is definitely off. For sure. And the boom arm's coming out at the wrong time. I think apart from the lighting, I really like the sort of everything on the in terms of visuals on the first clip. I like the fact that it's all sort of it just looks right. Apart from the lighting, it's very clean. It's very minimalist. I like it quite a lot. I also quite like it. Like his chair is massive. I think that's really cool.
Oh yeah,
Maybe he's
like a
really
throne.
little. He's a
Yeah,
little
it looks like a throne. It's kind of cool though. I like it a lot. But I think my biggest issue just from watching the clips, it was actually the chat interaction. There was that bit where someone obviously asked him, "Oh, how many monitors have you got? Or have you got 3 monitors?"
Mm.
Yeah, I've got 3 monitors. End of conversation. And he just sat in silence for like 10 seconds afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, perfect opportunity to like strike up a conversation, and he just didn't. Why? Like, you know, it's one thing I definitely don't like, a bit of a bugbear of mine, and what's something that will make me dip very, very quickly from a chat, from a streamer's chat, is if I am trying to get a conversation out of them. Like, as the viewer, I kind of expect to sort of give them a little bit of fuel. Like, I'll say something, and then it's their job essentially to maximize on that. So if I'm having to draw blood out of a stone, I'm going somewhere else. So that's kind of a vibe that I got very much from that third clip. But I really like the overlay, especially in the first clip. So, I think it's time. We're going to decide now. So, Chocolate, out of these 3 streamers, which one would you sub to? Which one would you follow? And which one would you dip?
Okay. I'll probably dip on the last bloke.
Okay.
You want a reason as well?
Yeah, sort of.
mainly because kind of what you were just explaining.
Yeah.
What we were speaking about before is I like to interact with the streamer, and that's kind of why I've backed off from the larger streamers.
Yeah.
Mainly because you know your comment gets lost in the flood. And if you're trying to kind of conversate with them, but they just say, you know, yes, and then just keep going or something, and you're just like, well, you feel kind of undervalued. I know it's kind of like can't remember the word, but you know, they don't need to like tell you their whole life story in one comment kind of thing, but just to be kind of brushed off, you know, it's not really what at least I'm looking for when you're trying to conversate with someone or interact with them.
Exactly.
Here's the games, maybe like I enjoy Skyrim, so I probably would have enjoyed that. I have no idea what the last game was to actually even kind of stick around for it. Probably this is where it kind of gets hard in regards to the sub and follow. I'll probably I think it's a very close. I think I would probably sub to what's his name? Hard Flaccid.
The second one.
Yeah. The second one.
Yeah.
And follow the first one, mainly because I didn't really see too much of her content. It was just her screaming.
Yeah.
So I'll probably give her a follow. The second bloke has at least what got me was the second clip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can at least there's a bit of something that I enjoy, like the comedy kind of thing. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the first one, like I said, if there was a bit more to the clips or anything to actually show how she is, maybe. But yeah, I'll give her a follow.
Yeah, fair enough. What about you, Hippo?
I dipped the third guy.
Yeah.
Because just no.
Yeah.
Seems to have like no interest in talking to anyone.
Yeah.
Seems a little bit arrogant. Yeah, I've got 3 monitors. La, 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 la,
Yeah.
It just felt like that. So
maybe.
You see, I've got 2, but one's a monitor and one's my old television, and they're both different sizes, and really fucks my proportions up on my screens. It's irritating. So Nicky Nurna, sunshine. All right, girlfriend. Yeah. So dipping him. I'd follow Flaccid.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'd sub Pussycam.
Yeah.
Mainly though, like saw more interaction to her chat in the smallest amount of clips that she had in terms of time on her clips. She interacted more than the other two combined.
Yeah,
like that one with the static of doom going on. It was purely talking to her chat, and she was scared because I could just read the chat, and they were talking about clowns hiding outside her window and all this kind of stuff, and that's what she was kind of scared.
That's what I was missing. Right.
Yeah.
I didn't read the chat.
I'm all about that. When pussy in chat sorted. But yeah, I would sub to her because she obviously talks to her chat. She interacts with her chat, and she's very like influenced by her chat in terms of her content going on as it is. So I like that. I like that. And she seemed pleasant.
Yeah, for sure. I like the fact that you two have given slightly different answers, for sure. I think we all agree on the third one's the dip. I'm sure he's a lovely dude, but from the clips that we watched, like none of them were particularly interesting, I have to say, for me at least. At the other two though, it's a pretty close thing, I think. At those two, but I think on balance, just about, I agree with Hippo. I would follow the second dude and sub the first last. If I can get over if I can get over the overlay, I think I'd probably I'd get more sort of chit chat interaction probably from what I see from these clips from her. I'd probably enjoy her her stream more than
her overlay wouldn't bother me if she's talking. That's fine. If she's interacting, the rest of all the jibber jabber on it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
So,
plus you get you get an added fluffer as well, which is always nice.
Chattisfying.